Hello again. Now we were approaching lesson 5. This lesson's quite detailed and there's lots of information for you to learn. So I'll just go through the teaching aims first. Again, you will see they're shown in blue in this book. So first of all, you learn about the 3/4 time signature. Then you will learn about the dotted minim. Then you will learn about the whole bar rest. Then you learn about the brace sign. And finally, you will have a go at trying for the first time playing your pieces both hands together. So the lesson starts by introducing the 3/4 time signature. So as it suggests, instead of playing 4 counts in a bar, you're actually playing 3 counts. And remember, the bottom 4 signifies crotchets. So 3/4 means 3 crotchets in a bar. So the first piece is called playing waltzing crotchets that you're asked to try. The title is quite apt really, because a lot of waltzes are written in the 3/4 time. So listen out to the left, right, hop when you're playing. Like this. So moving on to the next page, you will now see that opens the door to you learning one more new time value note. So far, you've learned the crotchet, you've learned the minim, and you've learned the semibreve. Now, because we're now looking at a 3/4 time signature, we can now introduce the dotted minim. Now, when you put a dot on the side of a note, it signifies that you make the note half as long again. So if you have a dot on a minim, which is 2 counts, you're playing the 2 plus the 1, which is half the value, which is 3. So a dotted minim is worth 3 counts. So you have a practice task here, a writing task first, where you can practice writing some dotted minim notes on the stave below. The book also explains in great depth about the process of putting a dot on the side of a note. Then the next page introduces what's sometimes called the Semibreve Rest, but can also be a whole bar rest. So in a 4/4 time, the Semibreve Rest is worth 4 counts. And in a 3/4 time, we use the same rest to signify 3 counts. You can see that the rest actually hangs down from the line. Now, I have a way of sort of explaining to my pupils that the Semibreve Rest is hanging from the line because it's strong, and so it's worth a lot more counts than maybe the minim or the crotchet. So later on you will be learning about the minim and crotchet rest, and you will find out that the minim rest is very similar to the Semibreve Rest. So just remember that I've said about the Semibreve Rest hanging from the line, so it's stronger. So make sure when you write the Semibreve Rest on the writing task that you do make sure it hangs from the line and doesn't sit on the line. The next section talks about playing both hands together at the same time. So when you are asked to play both hands at the same time, you will notice there's a little sign right at the very beginning of the music. Now, this is called the brace sign, and this signifies that you play both hands together at the same time. So you have 4 practical tasks now of trying to play both hands at the same time. So if you look at the first example, you've got I can play both hands. you can see that you start by playing in the right hand, but you have rests in your left hand, so that signifies you don't play your left hand there. Then it swaps to the left hand playing and rests in the right hand, so you don't play in the right hand. So the whole piece fits together like this. The next example is both hands in 3/4 time. So you're following the same processes again, but this time you're counting in 3/4 rather than the 4/4, like this. Then your final 2 tasks for this lesson is to try Oats and Beans and a happy song. You've played both these pieces before, but now you're going to try playing them both hands. So here's Oats and Beans. You start with your right hand, then you move on to the left hand at bar 5. And finally, the last piece is a happy song. So go away now and have a practice of trying to play your pieces both hands for the first time.